Have you ever wondered where football comes from? Yeah, I know it came from the store, but think more in depth. Where did it actually come from? Believe it or not, that football came from a cow. Yeah, I know, it's pretty crazy, right? Not only footballs, but many more things like soccer balls and basketballs and all that stuff. And believe it or not, agriculture is very important in our lives. From the time we go to sleep to the time we wake up, we are a big part of agriculture. All right, right now, I'm going to talk to you about the different, things about cattle, some different facts. You'll get a little insider more on cattle and agriculture. All right, there are many different breeds of cattle, and only a few are used for consumption. There's actually more than 200 breeds of cattle in in the whole world, but only 6 are mainly used for consumption here in the United States, and those include Angus, the Beefmaster, the Brahman, the Chattolis, the Brangus, and the Hereford. And so actually also Texas ranks #1 in the U.S. for beef production, and which is 13.86 million heads of cattle. And that's a lot of cattle. And yeah, so that's definitely pretty awesome to know. We are #1. And so right now I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about the cow, what they eat. A cow's diet consists mainly of grass and hay with a few feed supplements. Actually, to my cows, I have 2 cows, a Jersey and a Brahman. And I actually just feed them coastal hay, which is hay for horses. But I love feeding my cows, that good feed. And also give them feed supplements, which is a very sweet feed for when they're growing up to make them really healthy, And something else pretty interesting that I found, you might not think it's really relevant, but I'm going to let you know anyways. A 1,000-pound cow will produce 4 tons of manure a year. You might seriously think, why is that relevant? Why do I care? Well, because, it's manure. You're not just going to throw it away. Manure is so much more important. It's used for landscaping, for planting, all those people into gardening. It's so organic, and it's so much better than all that fertilizers and stuff. So definitely manure, #1. Use it. All right, now a little more about the meat. Beef cattle is raised for producing meat for consumption. Beef cattle, actually, the production represents the largest single segment of agriculture, making $49.1 billion a year. That's a lot of money, so that's definitely a big chunk of, of the economy and everything here in the U.S. Beef is the most popular meat in the U.S. I can definitely agree with that. Why? Because everybody loves meat. I love my hamburgers. I love my fajitas. I love all that stuff. So, yeah, beef, amazing. Over 90% of beef cows are managed by family farms and ranches. Yes, definitely. I have a small little herd right now, but it's definitely growing. So, yeah. And Americans eat more meat than almost anyone in the world. Yeah, definitely. That's pretty crazy, though. That's a lot of meat. A lot of people here in the U.S. So, yeah, beef. And also something very important is beef is the #1 source of zinc in our diet. So definitely don't forget to eat meat. And lastly, the uses of cattle. More than 100 medicines, including insulin, collagen, heparin, and many more, come from cattle. That's pretty crazy. I did not know that, and I find that so amazing that cattle can have such a big impact on our lives. Cows are also used for their cowhide, which provides leather for clothing, shoes, upholstery, purses, or furniture. So definitely when you're around your house, think about where it actually came from. It's probably came from a cow or some other animal, which is pretty awesome. And something else that I found really weird was cow bones are used to make a glue and fertilizers. Wow. So definitely next time you use glue and fertilizers, think where it came from. It came from a cow, which is kind of weird, but something really good to know. And something else, which is beef fat, which is called taro, is an ingredient used in soaps, lipstick, and gum. In gum, I find it kind of weird, but in lipstick and on a whole bunch of cosmetics it's used. So that's pretty unique. Yeah. And lastly, with the population growing and the demand for cattle and agriculture is increasing significantly, so I'm definitely really, really excited to be part of this. Yeah. And more people need to actually realize agricultural is a very good market to be part of it, and that's why I'm, growing with it, and I'm really excited to be part of it and, make it a big business someday. And yeah, we're truly blessed to have all these farms in the U.S., you know, and who work hard to get these products at the tip of our fingertips. Other countries aren't so fortunate, so let's be thankful. You know, we have all these things at the tip of our hands. And next time you go buy something, think about where it actually came from. Odds are that it has to do with agriculture. All right, thanks for listening. Bye.